for us to check in on the adventures of Dale and Sherry. And come keep your hands to yourself, kids.
We've been spending a lot of time together lately.
I can imagine. How you doing?
Good. Good morning, Jeff.
Happy 4th.
Good morning, Jeff.
Happy 4th of July holiday.
Still booming, huh?
Happy birthday, America. Yeah, apparently the party's just beginning out in our neighborhood.
Well,
Did you see the pile of fireworks that were by the side of the road this morning?
Our side?
Down the way.
Oh, you did the reservation?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. It's just like a
World War III or something happened over there last night.
Yeah.
I'm glad we weren't there, but we've been basically for this holiday, as a lot of people do, we babysit our dogs.
Yeah,
'cause they're freaked out.
Yeah,
and they're getting older now, and so.
In years past, some things that you've tried with limited success is putting Coco in the van,
right,
in the garage,
right,
all the lights off, and a blanket.
Yeah.
And still kind of the working.
Well, that's for Riley. That works still good for him. She just starts panting and she's freaked out.
Yeah, she needs to be near somebody, and so she tags Dale around.
Yeah,
and,
wherever I go, she's right there.
Yeah, and it's there's nothing you can do to calm them, because even if you hold on to them, they're still. We were afraid that Coco was going to have a heart attack.
Sure.
She is panting more than her heart was beating. I don't know, and they react the same way you do. So if you can stay as calm as possible.
Yeah, they sense it from you.
Yeah.
So if you freak out because you think they're going to freak out, then that will cause them to freak out.
Elevates the whole tension. Yeah.
But Riley, he's always safe in the van. In fact, we stopped by to let him out to go potty at the boat launch there in Potlatch.
A couple nights ago.
Yeah, and no more than they had got out and distance from the van, there's a guy in the parking lot that shot off some fireworks. Oh, my God. And that's how you lose your dogs.
Yeah.
That's how you lose your dogs, is because something like that happens, they freak. But I always leave the van door open when we stop and park, so Riley is like a bullet.
Like a rocket back into that van.
But he gets in under my feet by the gas pedal and everything.
Oh, yeah,
and
So now the engine's revving, and I'm looking back. What are you doing?
Yeah. So then
Riley's
driving.
Yeah. And
he says, "Let's get out of here."
So we finally got him out of there, and then of course he's all wounded because you're mad at him. But it's not you're mad at him. You're just trying to express your interest. Anyway, I'm sure everybody has their own drill.
It's a lot of different things.
Last Friday morning was the monthly sheriff's breakfast. Out at Little Creek, and a retired Marine colonel was a presenter, and he has a new book out of some of his adventures from the time he was a small boy until he retired from the Marines. He was one of those guys that just was in the line of danger
all the time.
And he's had 9 lives, and so it has a good sense of humor. Did a really nice presentation, and that was a very nice monthly breakfast that the sheriff had, and so we enjoyed that. We went there, and I can't remember his name now.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking that, unlike Sheriff Salisbury, we don't retain everybody's name and their past experience. But one of the things that had happened supposedly was that Sheriff Salisbury had met him at another venue or whatever, and got to talking to him and said to him, "Well, you should write a book." And Lord and behold, he did write a book.
Yeah, he called.
But some of it,
Did Casey get an acknowledgement?
Yeah.
In the book?
Oh, I don't know, but he did.
To Casey, thanks for making me do this.
Yeah.
This is for Casey's suggestion. But the thing that struck me about it, there was a lot of things that happened that were knucklehead things he did as a youth, got away with it, and that followed him throughout his time in Vietnam.
Helicopter pilot over in Vietnam.
Oh, wow.
And some of it just is like, my God, you don't realize how lucky you actually were. And so...
All right. So on our horizon, the holiday for us has been pressure washing and painting the decks. Talk about adventures.
You have been so busy here over the last 10 years. That honey-do list, you're starting to really knock that thing out, right?
Yeah.
Nah.
My body's breaking down.
Not really.
Man, I got this done and this done and this done.
Yeah, and then there's this list over here of not done yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if we could get started before noon, it wouldn't be quite so.
Wait a minute.
I mean, the times just shift. It's not
Yeah.
like 4 to 6
And there's
anymore.
plenty
It's
of
noon
daylight.
at 9.
Try
Yeah.
to tell her, you know.
For
let's
sure.
start at 10.
For sure. I put a post this morning with a picture of Dale painting the deck. He was threatening to look for a job because retirement was too much work.
I'm gonna go back. If you don't stop this, I'm going back to work.
I'm going
I'll
to go find
show
a place
you.
to push pencils. And
Yeah.
stuff.
Show you.
But to his credit, he's been very agreeable as I keep pulling these jobs out of the jar list.
That'll
and
change.
yeah, it's already changing.
The honeymoon
That-
still, in fact.
That and I'm gonna go invest in some Kimberly Clark stock for all the Kleenex,
the Kleenex
for him
crying.
sniveling.
Balloons, free books, live music, face
Ready
painting.
for this thing, huh?
That's not even counting the food.
Pancakes in the Park coming up.
Yeah,
here.
July 30th. So that's on our horizon. We'll attend that, won't we?
For sure.
That'll
Yeah.
be the big
For
one.
sure, that's like a great big family.
Oh, yeah.
Reunion, get together. You get to see all the people you haven't seen for a while. And I'm going to be checking in on the budget meetings. I want to get engaged in that so I understand, the issues there. And the camera thing is off by now.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully it paused on a good smile. So
Oh God, I was going to get after you too, Jeff, about that. That it's like, how come he gets a good camera and I'm always look like I'm a derelict or something?
you guys are fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. It's
And then
radio.
big doings in Lacey this weekend, right?
Yeah, barbecue festivals this weekend. It's going to be at Huntermore Park from 11 to 6. Huntermore Park just behind Fred Meyer there by the Intercity Transit Depot and a lot of office spaces. Big barbecue festival.
Yeah.
Delicious.
It's
Yeah.
growing every year.
Speaking of food, 132 was the number of oysters, plus some.
Yeah. So what's the record? 150?
It was 144. Denise Crozier, some 4 years ago,
Yeah.
had the record.
Oh.
If we had 30 more seconds,
He did
Alex,
it.
the walk-up.
Yeah, and he wasn't slowing down all the way to the end, was he?
No, I talked to him afterwards. He was fine. It's like it didn't even happen. He goes, "Oh, I'm about 80%. I'm very competitive naturally."
Wow.
And so he was like, he
And he
stood
was
up.
not
and he
a
was
big
like-
guy.
No, he was kind of. He says, I had to stand up. 'cause
Yeah.
him and Drew, and so that broke Drew's streak. He has a win now under his belt as
After
a
all these
handler,
years.
After all these years, and so he's like, they're kind of talking. He's kind of bouncing before the thing gets underway. Moves the chair. He stands the whole time.
Yeah.
And
That might be a secret.
It could be.
Yeah.
But I watched the video, and good job, well done, and it looked like another great crowd out there at the
yeah,
Alder.
tons of
My
folks.
word, it's just
It was a lot of fun. Big Blue Van was the band that played before us.
okay.
Traditionally, it was. I just had the name on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
I forgot that one.
That fella with the
Well, always wears the American flag.
Yes. Biff.
Biff. Anyway, so Big Blue Van was there, and they were very good.
Okay, I never heard of them before.
If you're driving from Shelton to Olympia, just by Steamboat Island, if you look over where that house is that has all the play toys,
Yes.
then you look down one more, there's a car lot, and there's the Big Blue Van in there, and it says it's spray painted. It's kind of a known, it's its own known celebrity status. Great band. And then Type A was back.
Yeah. For the night cap.
They rocked it. It was a fun night.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, another successful. So is that it,
Fun
gang?
stuff. Well, that.
Well,
and
it is
then-
summertime.
Then
It's a little light on the docket.
I need to spend a couple days in town to catch up on what all's been going on.
see
But
what's
this is
going
not the week to do it. That's for sure. It's kind of
quiet
barren
down.
out there.
This week, nobody's working this
There's
week.
nobody out in the streets or anything.
Nobody's
this morning.
working.
Right. There's no commission meetings either.
No, there's no nothing.
So
Well, we might as well take the rest of the week off then.
Sounds like a plan. All right, it is 7:51 here.
Jeff's for that one.
Jeff's down for that.
I'm ready for that.
Patrice?
He's ready. He gives thumbs up. He's ready to go too. 7:51 at I-5.